So today I want to talk about and share information regarding detoxing. I have a lot to say. I may not be medically trained, but the information is out there. Get your knowledge. And through the research that I've done and the information that I've gathered, I've made some connections. And so what I deduce is that there are different levels to detoxing. All detoxing is not created equal. The very essential requirement of detoxing is to protect the life that we lead. It's important to know the reasons for detoxing. One is to reduce the workloads on the body. This can be accomplished through the eliminations of processed foods and processed sugar. Also, the detox is to boost the immune system. This can be accomplished through the fake it till you make it smoothie. It's documented that spinach and oranges are both detoxing and immune system boosting. Detoxing can also be a reason for eliminating toxins. I find that this is effectively done through herb usage, herbs like burdock. Detoxing is also to stop attacks on the body. This can be accomplished through things like activated charcoal and the consumption of apple cider vinegar. So what I've realized is that there are different types of detoxing that are physical, mental, and food-based. I'm going to mention some detoxes that in no particular order, but just call some things out. Water is detoxing, fruits and vegetables, exercise, bathing is detoxing. When I was saying water, that's drinking water. Certain supplements are detoxing. Certain herbs are detoxing. Positive thought, meditation is detoxing. Scripture, reading and adhering to scripture is detoxing. Separating yourself from madness and confusion is detoxing. Having quiet time is detoxing. There are a lot of ways to detox, and there are appropriate times to do certain levels of detoxing when it's more effective. Some things that are detoxing should be done on a regular or daily basis, and others are used when it's appropriate and when they're needed. So which is more beneficial? Food detoxing or mental detoxing? Mental detoxing versus food detoxing? Mental detoxing with food detoxing? So for me personally, the most effective forms of detoxing that I have personally experienced, thinking about ground zero to the current, was scripture, prayer, and meditation. That was what I needed to do when I was at my darkest, lowest hour. There was no way in the condition that I was in that I was going to be able to have the will, the mindset, the strength to do any of the other things that I've done gradually after I got my mind right. So, and it's something that I do on a regular basis. People do it daily, but I think that it is a important part of life, not to put limitations on people, but to help deal with and be encouraged in situations where everything is toxic. I do want to add that with the prayer and meditation and the seeking God, it opened up the door for me to do further mental detoxing. And one of the things that I was able to do was to forgive, to determine that I had unforgiveness and forgive. And the very act of forgiving was tremendously detoxing. It was a de-stressor when I took those steps to forgive. Strategizing is the key. If you have your mental health thing down packed, you cannot ignore the necessity to also detox the body. But, right along with the things that I did spiritually, mentally, I did start to drink water, which was had tremendous effects on my overall health because I was not a water drinker. And then I picked up on my fruits and vegetables, and those things in combination without, oh, and I did have some eliminations. I did eliminate junk food in general, processed sugar, and sodas. And with those things, I moved from a bedridden state on my deathbed, rigor mortis, stiff, to the person that is standing, that is making this video. Life is harsh. It's important to do multiple levels and multiple types of detoxing because toxins attack us from multiple sources of our lives. But through the research, I have identified something that should be done daily or on a regular basis, and the highest level of detoxing is the water, the fruits, and the vegetables. The fruits and vegetables, of course, you need water. I believe that there's publishments out there that say that you can't survive so many days without water, but you can survive longer without food, i.e. the fasting thing. But the most effective way to detox, in my opinion, is the fruits and vegetables. Combine the fruits. The fruits are detoxing as well, but they have minerals and vitamins that interact with the minerals and vitamins in the vegetables to boost the effectiveness of those foods. And with the leafy green vegetables, some of them not only give currency to the body, but they also bind to heavy metals and other pollutants to have them released from the body so that they don't cause harm. So the highest level of detoxing that someone can do, life supporting, is fruits and vegetables and water. But I'm going to say it again. If the mind is not right, those things are not going to help out at all that much. I believe that that's all that I wanted to say. Until next time, thanks for watching.